Imagine the scene. The first rays of sunlight spill across a landscape that has remained unchanged for thousands of years, painting the desert in hues of gold and rose. The silence is absolute, broken only by the faintest whisper of wind over the endless dunes. High above this ancient expanse, a lone drone hums quietly, its silhouette a tiny speck against the vast, empty sky. It glides effortlessly, a silent observer in a world where time seems to stand still. Below, an endless ocean of golden sand stretches out in every direction, sculpted by the wind into graceful waves and ripples. These dunes have been shaped and reshaped by centuries of storms, yet their beauty remains untouched, a testament to the power and patience of nature. The sun climbs higher, beating down relentlessly, and a shimmering heat haze begins to dance above the sand. The air itself seems to ripple, blurring the horizon and making the desert appear even more mysterious and impenetrable. Far away, sheltered from the heat, the drone operator sits in a makeshift control station, eyes fixed on a small screen. Every detail of the desert is transmitted live, pixel by pixel, from the drone's camera to the operator's hands. For the operator, it's just another routine survey, another day spent mapping the seemingly featureless desert, searching for anything out of the ordinary. The monotony is broken only by the hope of finding something new, something hidden beneath the sand. Suddenly something shifts on the screen, a flicker, a shadow, a pattern that doesn't belong. The operator leans in, heart pounding, every sense heightened. What was that? Did the camera just catch something extraordinary, or was it just a trick of the light? As the drone makes another pass, the morning sun hits the sand at a perfect angle, casting long, dramatic shadows that reveal subtle details invisible just moments before. Faint, straight lines begin to emerge beneath the surface, lines too precise, too deliberate to be the work of nature. They cut across the dunes in patterns that suggest purpose and design. The operator's breath catches. These aren't just random marks. They look like the corners of buildings, the outlines of walls, and the faint trace of a street grid, evidence of something built long ago and lost to time. With trembling hands, the operator commands the drone to descend, bringing it closer to the ground for a clearer, more detailed view. The anticipation is almost unbearable. The closer the drone gets, the more astonishing the image becomes. What was once just a hint now reveals itself as a massive complex, courtyards, foundations, and a long avenue stretching into the distance. The scale is breathtaking. This is not just a scattering of ruins, it's the unmistakable blueprint of a lost city, preserved beneath the sand for centuries, waiting for this very moment to be seen again. In the control room, the atmosphere shifts instantly. Excitement, disbelief, and awe ripple through the team. The feeling must have been electric, a sense that history was being rewritten before their eyes. The drone had stumbled upon a place that wasn't on any map, a blank page in the story of Egypt, now waiting to be read and explored. The possibilities seemed endless. The images being recorded were about to change everything we thought we knew about this stretch of the Egyptian wilderness. What secrets lay buried here? What stories would the sand finally reveal? In that moment, the quiet hum of the drone became a roar, a discovery that would echo around the world, rewriting the history of a forgotten city and forever altering our understanding of the desert's hidden past. So, what exactly did this eye in the sky reveal? As the drone soared above the endless sands, its camera peered down on a landscape that had been untouched for millennia, waiting for its secrets to be uncovered. The drone's high-resolution camera, equipped with advanced imaging technology, painted a picture of a sprawling settlement hidden just beneath the surface. Experts watching the live feed were stunned. There, clearly visible, were the foundations of a massive temple complex, with enormous pillar bases that hinted at a structure of incredible scale and significance. Surrounding the temple, the drone revealed clusters of smaller buildings, likely the homes of priests, officials, and workers who once served the temple and its rituals. The city's layout was intricate and highly organized, with streets and alleys forming a complex web, suggesting this was a place of great importance and careful planning. This wasn't just a single temple or a small village. The drone mapped out an entire community sprawling across several square miles, its boundaries lost in the shifting sands. Streets, plazas, and even the faint outlines of agricultural fields or ancient irrigation canals appeared, revealing how the city's inhabitants once tamed the desert to grow their crops and sustain life. It was a complete functioning city: homes, temples, public spaces, all swallowed by the desert over thousands of years, preserved beneath layers of sand. Most intriguing of all, the main temple didn't match any known Egyptian styles. Its architecture was different, hinting at a much older or perhaps entirely unknown civilization that predated the pharaohs. Some of the city's layouts suggested sun worship, with streets and buildings oriented perfectly to the east, as if designed to greet the rising sun each morning. The drone didn't just find buildings. It uncovered a time capsule, a snapshot of daily life, promising to reveal the stories, struggles, and dreams of ordinary ancient Egyptians who once called this place home. This was more than just a discovery. It was a window into a lost world, a find so significant that it could rewrite everything we thought we knew about Egypt's ancient past. Egypt has always been a land of secrets, hiding treasures just beneath the sand. For every pyramid or temple we know, there are countless others lost to time. The Great Sphinx was buried up to its shoulders for millennia before excavation. Wind and sand can erase entire cities waiting for a lucky discovery. In 1881, a cache of royal mummies was found hidden in a single tomb. Satellite imagery now helps locate invisible settlements. The idea of a lost city in Egypt is not fantasy, it's a real possibility, proven time and again. This latest drone discovery continues the grand adventure of piecing together Egypt's incredible story. The leak of the drone footage sent shockwaves through the archaeological world, but the Egyptian government's reaction was swift and severe. Images were scrubbed from the internet, and the area declared a restricted military zone. Instead of celebration, there was silence and lockdown. Reporters were turned away, and archaeologists warned to stop speculating. The message was clear: this was now a sensitive matter under strict control. The official line was site security, but the secrecy was unusual. The government's response transformed a discovery into a mystery. Why the secrecy? What were they trying to hide? The swiftness of their actions suggested they knew more than they let on. By shutting down the conversation, they only fueled global curiosity. The drone had opened a door, and the government had slammed it shut. This remarkable discovery is a perfect example of how drones are completely revolutionizing the field of archaeology, transforming the way we uncover the secrets of our past. In the past, finding a lost city or ancient structure meant years, sometimes even decades, of painstaking guesswork, manual surveying, and endless digging, often with little to show for all that effort. Now, with the help of drones, archaeologists can fly over vast and difficult terrain, capturing thousands of high-resolution images in just a few hours. Images that would have taken months to collect by foot. When the sun is low on the horizon, its light casts long shadows that reveal subtle lines and patterns, signs of buried walls, roads, or buildings that are completely invisible from the ground. Drones can also carry advanced sensors like LiDAR, which maps the ground with laser precision, and thermal cameras that detect hidden structures by picking up tiny differences in temperature, tools that were once only available to large, well-funded expeditions. This cutting-edge technology allows archaeologists to see what lies underground without ever lifting a shovel, creating detailed 3D models and underground scans that guide their work. It saves enormous amounts of time, money, and effort, allowing research teams to focus their resources on the most promising sites and make discoveries much faster than ever before. Drones are democratizing discovery, making it possible for even small teams with limited budgets to make big finds and contribute to our understanding of history. They have become the ultimate exploration tool, opening up new chapters in history and allowing us to see the world as never before. The lost city uncovered in Egypt is just the beginning of what's possible with this technology. There are countless more mysteries waiting to be revealed. With every flight, drones are helping us find new secrets buried beneath the sands. And the story of our past is only just starting to unfold. Why did the Egyptian government lock down the site so quickly? The most practical reason: site security. Looters can destroy priceless context overnight. Declaring a military zone protects the site and gives archaeologists time to assess it properly. Egypt is also fiercely protective of its heritage, wanting to control its own discoveries. The government may have been caught off guard by the leak and wanted to reassert control. There's also the possibility that the city challenges established history, or contains something extraordinary. Until they know more, secrecy is their strategy. Whatever the reason, the silence has only fueled the world's fascination. The mystery grows with every unanswered question. This episode highlights the urgent need to protect ancient sites. These places are irreplaceable libraries of human history, but they face constant threats. Looting, development, pollution, and climate change all endanger our heritage. The race to document and protect these sites is a race against time. International cooperation, like UNESCO's efforts, is vital, but protection also starts locally, educating communities and empowering them as guardians. The drone discovery is a reminder of how much is still out there, waiting to be found. For every site discovered, others are lost forever. We must use every tool, drones, satellites, treaties, education, to protect these links to our past. The stories they hold are our inheritance. We have a moral obligation to preserve them for future generations. The drone's discovery is just the beginning. The future of archaeology is even more exciting as technology advances. Ground-penetrating radar and muon tomography will soon map what lies beneath the sands in 3D. Artificial intelligence will sift through massive datasets, flagging potential sites invisible to the human eye. Imagine satellites identifying regions, drones mapping them, and robotic rovers scanning underground, all before a single shovel hits the ground. Human archaeologists will arrive with a complete blueprint, ready for precise excavation. This will maximize knowledge and minimize damage. The golden age of discovery isn't in the past, it's just ahead. Technology is turning science fiction into reality. The next great find could be just a click away. The drone's discovery marks a new chapter in our relationship with the ancient world. It proves Egypt's sands still hold profound secrets. This event reignites global fascination with Egyptology and the age of discovery. It bridges the past and future, using modern technology to unlock ancient mysteries. For Egypt, it's a chance to write a new page in history. The city could reveal a forgotten dynasty or a new way of life. History is a living narrative, constantly updated with new evidence. This city is the next major update. The drone's fleeting flight will have a lasting impact. Thanks to a small machine in the sky, a new chapter for this ancient land is about to begin.